In the last video, we looked at the adapted child, the part of us that learns to respond to the rules, expectations and demands of the parent. Today we're looking at the rebellious child. Now at first, the rebellious child might sound like the exact opposite of the adapted child. But actually in transactional analysis, we can think of it as another version of adaptation. The difference is in the response. The adapted child might hear, "You have to do this," and respond, "Okay, I'll do it." The rebellious child hears the exact same message and says, "No, you can't make me." So although one complies and the other resists, both are still responding to the parent. And just like the other parts we've explored, the rebellious child has both positive and negative aspects. At its healthiest, rebellion can be incredibly important. It's the part of us that can challenge unfair rules, question authority, stand up for ourselves and say, "Actually, I'm not willing to accept that." Without that capacity, we might simply conform to expectations regardless of whether they're right for us. But rebellion can also become automatic. We might reject an idea simply because somebody else suggested it, resist being told what to do, even when what they're asking is perfectly reasonable, or find ourselves doing the exact opposite of what's expected, not because it's what we genuinely want, but because we don't want somebody else to have control. And that's where an interesting question comes in. If I'm automatically doing the opposite of what you want me to do, how free am I really being? Because you're still influencing my choice. That's one of the differences between the rebellious child and the free child. The free child might say, "This is what I want." The rebellious child is more likely to say, "I'm not doing what you want." Sometimes those lead to exactly the same decision, but the place we're making that decision from is different. So healthy rebellion can help us challenge, protest, and protect our independence. But when rebellion becomes automatic, it can limit our choices just as much as automatically complying. And that's where our adult becomes useful again. Rather than automatically saying yes, or automatically saying no, we can pause and ask, what do I actually want to choose here?